fellas? Kenworth T800 2007 C15 Acer 72-inch studio sleeper with a 53-foot rig. Aluminum front bumper. Hey, Andre! Hell yeah! It's a real deal, buddy. 11R 24.5s. Michelin's all the way around. It's got the outside air cleaners, moto mirrors, stacks with the Kenworth on it. Paint job's nice on it. It'll clean up like a new penny. Look at the rig. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's freaking massive. Wow. 2010 Cobra coach. We're in Yukon. We're 120 miles north of Alaska right now in Teslin, Yukon. $120 miles north of Alaska in Teslin, Yukon. I think the airbags are deflated on the trailer. You gotta flick that switch in here, right?
No, they stay low actually, but also that needs to air up.
So show much.
Oh yeah, it's at 0. Wait.
Look at this. You can store Harley in there. It's a 2010 Cobra motor coach, 53 foot by 13.5 foot tall. The truck is a 2007 Kenworth T800B with a setback axle. It's got a 15-speed transmission, Cat C15 studio sleeper. It's got a porta potty set up right here that has a dump valve built in on the side, which is awesome, so you don't have to take the porta potty out. It's got a porta potty in there, 2 aluminum bunks in the back. I think these are 150-gallon aluminum tanks. These can be polished up nicely. It's got a nice set of custom aluminum steps and a catwalk on the back here. It's got the rear backup lights, and it's got a custom door in the back to walk into the front of the trailer. Lights all the way around, you can see on the top. Showing 566,067 miles on the odometer. It's got a low coolant warning level issue. It's been sitting here for a year or so. I'm sure that's going to need to get looked at. The oil temp gauge, oil pressure, water, voltmeter. Got your lights, cab lights, engine fan, spare. You got your primary air tank, your secondary air tank, your brake pressure, fuel gauge, tranny temperature, fuel filter, suspension load, turbo boost. Motor sounds real good. Dash is real nice. I don't see any cracks on the dash anywhere. Not a single crack on the dash. Windshield looks good. Gonna need some new windshield wipers. It's got the rain visors on here. Power window on the driver's side. Power window on the passenger side. It's got the little extra view window on the bottom there, which I didn't see in the pictures for some reason, but it's got it. The headliner, it's got the diamond VIT interior. The headliner's in mint shape. It's got the nice wood trim on there. Nice looking upholstery. The seat's real nice. The back of the cab's really something special in here. I got to show you that in a second. Tilt telescoping wheel. Driver's door panel is in mint condition. The passenger moto mirrors are in mint condition. The passenger moto mirrors are in mint condition. The glove box is real nice. Again, you got the diamond VIT interior. The floor mats are dirty, but the carpeting is nice underneath it. This will clean up nice. A little shampooing. And stepping into the back, you've got the studio sleeper lights. You've got the overhead light. You've got these curtains that close from the front side to side to make it dark in here to sleep. You've got these slider windows up by the upper bunk here. Again, diamond VIT interior. Nice looking interior. This porta potty is kind of cool. It's actually hooked to the city dump. Taking a dump, you're all set. Very nice. Here you've got your alarm clock, your reading light, your panel lights, your sleeper light. The has a rear heat here, heat and AC. It has a rear speaker volume back here also, which is kind of nice. And it's got a fan control, high-low fan, and also it's got the Webasto diesel heater, so you don't have to Webasto auxiliary heater, so you're good to go. Back of the cab's in real nice shape. These bunks were professionally made by Cobra motor coaches. They are all aluminum in construction. It has a side door on that side right there. It's got the heating vents, nice trim piece, and of course they modified it. I'm 6 foot. And you can see the ceiling's got to be 7.5, almost 8 feet tall. Screen on the back door here, so if you want to open it up like a camper door, you can do that and have all this ventilation coming in here through the screen door for camping in here. You could definitely camp in here alone, no problem. You got your bunks, you got your toilet. There's some nice storage over here in this compartment. Storage, more storage, even has a Kenworth hat in there. Look at that. Got a new set of windshield wipers right here. Storage down here too. More storage down here. And a storage cabinet right here for hanging up jackets and stuff like that, which is nice. It's got a AC converter right there. And it even has a little mini fridge over here. Check this out. Little mini fridge. Very nice. The storage underneath the beds. Also, nice storage underneath there. Nice aluminum tray they made. Like I said, they didn't cut any corners when they built this. It was really well done. Trimmed off nicely. And just a unique conversion of the front of this truck to basically a camper. It's registered as an RV. It's got a toilet and refrigerator and beds, and it's got a nice stereo with 2 speakers in the front, or excuse me, 4 in the front and 2 in the rear here. So a total of 6 speakers that I can see. And you walk out the back of this and you can see the front of the trailer is in mint condition. There's no damage from any sticks. There's no dents in it. Diamond tread plate step going up into it. It's got connections coming from the back of the tractor. Looking at the back of the cab, you can see it's got the lights, the handles, and up top here it's got a Track Vision A7 by KVH. It's a satellite, obviously, and it also has a couple connectors, and I'm not sure what these do. It has this might be for in-floor heating, I'm really not sure, but it's got the emergency air supply, the regular air supply. It's got the trailer lights. It's got the 2 AC connectors to here, and there's also a if you want to plug in here for shore power, I think that's what that's for. It has a 12,000 kVA generator, also twin 150-gallon fuel tanks, as you can see on the bottom, both ending right at the end of the cab. Just a beautifully done unit. Not a single ding in the front of it. Very nice. You can see it's gonna need a little detailing. It's a little rusty and crusty underneath here. This shows the date of manufacture by Cobra Motor Coaches of 12/10/2009, so it's a 2010 model. This side here, this fender flare took a little hit when Andre was moving something, so I'm sure wouldn't be a big deal to replace the flares. The tires, these are Alcoa aluminum rims all the way around, the round hole ones. These are Michelin 726 ELs. This date code is 46 of 08 on that one. Excuse me, they're Bridgestones. I'm sorry, Bridgestone drive tires. Bridgestone's on the back, Michelin's on the front. And you can see this one right here has a date code of 4907, 2007. That's the year that this was actually, this tire was made. This is the original year tire. I don't think it's the original tire because the truck's showing 566,000. I'm not sure if he had a spare one kicking around, but that one's an 06 or 07. This one's an 08. All four are virgin rubber on the rear. I don't know if these can be reused or if they can be used. They don't show any evidence of dry rot cracking on the sides at all. Underneath the truck looks good. It's dirty. He lives on a dirt road here, and he drove it 1,000 miles up here, and it was never detailed when it showed up. I'm sure all this will polish up nicely. You can see the frame rails have the original paint on them. They appear to be in good condition, as does the underside of the truck and the rear axle. Meatball. There's a view of the side doors. I really like the fact that the toilet bowl is hooked up right here. That's a pretty cool setup. You can drain that. You don't have to take the whole unit out. You just hook up a hose to it and drain it. These got to be 150-gallon tanks. The steps are inside. There is some damage to the pipe right here, a couple dents in it. That shouldn't be that big of a deal to get that fixed, I don't think. Or replaced. You can see this was Kenworth sales of Missoula that originally sold the truck. It is a studio sleeper with the lights all the way around, with a setback axle. I'm not sure of the total wheelbase. I can measure it. Here's a rear quarter view. Just a beautiful rig. There's no visible damage on this side of the coach, of the trailer, anywhere. The rear door has no visible dents or dings on it. This is polished aluminum trim. It's very dirty right now. It has some pitting on it, but I think it can be buffed out, sanded out, buffed out. All the trim is aluminum, so it should be able to be restored, as are the wheels. Rear view, 13.5 foot tall, 8.5 feet wide, 53 feet long, 2 slide rooms. All aluminum trim work all the way around. The only damage on this side is this one fender right here. This took a little hit here. I don't know if he had a tire blowout or if he caught something. Looks like he caught something on it right there. I'm sure Cobra Motor Coaches can produce another one of those for it, for sure. You can see the lights all the way down on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lights on the top, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom. Triple axle trailer. This is one of the slide rooms right here. This is an 11-foot slide room on this side, which really opens things up on the inside. In here you've got a 7,500 kilowatt diesel generator. This is a Cummins diesel generator. This is on a very nice sliding tray here. It's showing 71.5 hours on it. It's a Cummins commercial QD. Oh, fuck. Just dropped the door. You see the engine is, it looks like a little Kubota diesel. Looks to be in brand new condition. You can see the model number on it right there. Emissions control information. It's a 1.7 liter diesel. In basically brand new condition with 71.5 hours on it. It's on a sliding tray, so you can just push it back in. How slick is that? Talk about well built. I mean, that's built-in door right here. Hinges are real nice. And in here, you've got this is your black water and gray water drain. Your cold water faucets, super nice, stainless, all aluminum trim. Huge fresh water supply. I believe there's over 200 gallons of fresh water in here, if I remember correctly. And then there's a very large black water and a very large gray water tank. So plenty of storage there. All nicely finished in aluminum. Huge Lifeline GPL4 CT batteries. It's going to need new ones. They're AGM valve regulated sealed lead acid batteries, non-spillable, by Lifeline out of West Covina, California. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those batteries. And you can see the wiring is just done to a very high level in here. Everything 15 amp magnesign, inverter, aqua hot. There's your equalizer system right there for your jack system. Everything's easy to get to. Well designed. Here's your aqua hot hydronic heating system, 600D diesel fuel heater. Just beautiful, just absolutely beautifully well built. This is a ventilation for the generator. It's got lights in here, and the coolest part is it's got these little ramps, 2 little custom-made aluminum ramps, heavy duty, that you can put a motorcycle in here. It's 7 foot 6 inches long, this space in here. It's 5 foot 10 inches tall, and it's 4 foot 8 inches wide, so you can put a quad or an ATV in here. Really nice switches. Air hookup for the air ride suspension. Nice lights. This is your drain hose for your sewer system, goes right there. Everything's super high quality, really well built, really well thought out, really well put together. You don't see any rusting components on the outside of the trailer because it's all aluminum. On the exterior construction, the latches are what you'd expect to see in a $300,000, $500,000 coach. Here's your freshwater fill right here. And of course, this is your diesel fuel tank filler. You see it's all aluminum construction on the exterior, aluminum sided. It's got these rounded corners so you don't hit the rig when you're turning the corner. Slide toppers. The windows are crank out, which is nice. You can leave them open even during the rain. This is a window for the master bedroom right here, and that's the cooling system up on the top right there. That's the AC vent right there. So it has a big central air system right there. The tractor's got the stainless visor, nice big aluminum bull guard on the front, bull bumper. All the aluminum should polish up like brand new on it. Side view here, showing the slide room on this side. That's actually a vent for the shower right there. There's no ceiling vents in here. It's a fully sealed fiberglass roof on here, so you don't have to worry about any air conditioning roof vents or plumbing vents or anything going out the roof. This is the kitchen slide room. This is 7 feet long. The other one's 11 feet long. The total living quarters is 22 feet. The garage is 31 feet. Got a light out right here. A light out up top there, probably just a bad connection. A light out right here, and a light out up top right there. I don't know if those are bad connections or something more serious. Those are your load lights. It's really crusty because he parked it here 10 years ago, but like I said, 71 hours in the generator. It's got virtually no use on it. Here's a rear quarter view. That mural will come right off the side, no problem. This is a side shot. Front quarter shot. Wheelbase is 242 inches from the middle of the rear tires to the front of the front axle. Or to the middle of the front axle. Looks like 242 inches to me. These tires on this side here are also probably the originals. Couldn't see the date code on that one. Protect catwalk. Front tires have a little bit of dry rot on them too. Little dry cracking. Michelin on the front, but I can't see the bolts are charging at 14, water temperature's at 120, oil pressure's at 60. All the air gauges came up to par. This is the diesel fuel tank for the heater and everything. It looks pretty big. Goes all the way down to the floor, 7 feet wide. There's got to be 150 gallons of diesel fuel in here. Here's a diesel, another diesel fuel fill. There's a lock for the diesel generator.